Hey, good morning, guys. I know I told you that I'd get on here if I was taking a live trade, and I'm actually currently in one right now that I want to show you guys. Not ended up getting a signal right now, but I saw this curvature coming over here. Now I want to show you some education on this. Now, if you can draw a line like this, and you're showing that you have a lower high forming, and you've overall, if we look directly left, what are we doing over here? We're actually sitting on a very strong level of resistance that we had previously. This is where we can draw these funds down and actually pull it even further. Now with this trade, I want to go and show you guys this over here. Make sure to close this out. Currently up about, actually total P&L at the top here. Sorry about that. About $1,300 on this trade right now. So what I'm looking at, where can we actually play this down to? This is a level of support that we saw a big bounce on. Actually, a big bounce happening right now. A big bounce coming right back up. That should have actually been the exit right there. I did not get out of that trade. Ended up getting in on this trade a little bit later around right here. This is where I saw the second candle forming, coming down a bit. This is where we could see the continuation lower to a stronger level of support. This is where we can come down to this level here around 18,125 or somewhere close to here, be able to bottom out. What you guys will notice too on the 1 minute time frame is a lot of times your price action will like to form and actually come down to a level of the 200 EMA on the 1 minute time frame. It's just a really highly respected EMA. So when price action has a fall, as a roller coaster, you come up, you come down, you grab momentum, and then you shoot back up. Well, that momentum back up is typically that 200 EMA. That's on the chart right there. You guys can see the DOM over here just going absolutely berserk and crazy. And that's actually how a lot of the price action's been lately. So, something that you can do to get rid of some emotions with it is, just trade with a number of contracts that you feel comfortable with. Trading long, and that'll kind of take away some of that there. But just want to get on here. Let's go and stay on here a little bit longer and see exactly what pans out here. I do think we can get it flushed down here a bit further. Something I'm looking at down here, you guys take a look at the bottom dashboard. This is down into our green buying zone accumulation stage though. So what does that mean? This is typically where if you can start to see candles go in the opposite direction going green, this is where you can see a reverse and actually come up the opposite direction, right? So that is just something I want to keep an eye out for on the charts. Let's go ahead and refresh this here real quick to get the charts to reload just for a moment. And let's see where we're currently sitting at here on this trade. And hopefully we can just close it out here in front of you guys and see exactly what's going on. Just did a video this morning actually that just got posted. You guys can watch this just afterwards of these three signals right here. Playing these signals actually from everything from just green buy signal to the changeover in red. A lot of money made this morning on those signals, which was absolutely incredible. Looks like we're getting a bit of a push down here a little bit further now. Not bad at all. I do want to see if this can go a little bit further. Not to get greedy with the trade or anything, but we're staying within this profit wave. I like how this brighter red is on the bottom, which is nice. When the brighter green's on top, that's when you just follow these trades and you just keep going and keep going. If at any point during these trades your white dot closes outside that profit wave, that's where you can actually look to be getting out of that trade. But this looks to be really good. I do like this. Looking over here, yeah, this is nice. 2,000, 2,400. There we go. I'm going to close this out. Looks like what are we looking at? 2,300, 2,400, 2,500. And I am out of it. About $2,300 right there. Perfect. That is a live trade done right in front of you guys. That is exactly how I'm trading these. This is how you can grab these metrics and look at this. Is this more of like an advanced trade? Was there a buy or sell signal? No, there wasn't a buy or sell signal. But what I want you guys to do with something like this is, if you can spot these areas of getting lower highs and you're curling back over, you guys take a look at this. You see how this is like coming up? It's almost like a helmet, right? And now you're coming back down. All this is doing is just like the roller coasters on the top. It's getting exhausted, and this is when you throw up your hands and you just like pray and you like have the stomach giddy things. You're like, dive. And that's where when you get these dives like this, on the roller coaster, this is where you can capitalize some profits down on this way. So that was a live trade taken right here in front of you guys. If you guys haven't done so already, you can grab all these metrics, lifetime access to literally everything over in the description here. This is lifetime. We're on version 5 right now. If I end up making version 6, 7, 8, 9, it doesn't matter how many, you're going to get them completely free upgrades for life, of course. You guys want to sit down and do one-on-ones, I have that available as well. But I know there's a lot of you guys that are like, hey Justin, you show me these recordings. I know you're doing your live accounts. I know you're doing all of this. It's great to see, but I want to see this in live action. Guys, we now have it as well. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you can actually follow along with Ron, who's an affiliate that I took on, who's got literally 20 plus years of experience, not only in trading, but coaching as well. And we've had a lot of people already pull out some money and see success with this. So if you guys want more of the hands-on and ability to ask Q&A questions, live questions and answers literally while the market's going on, analyzing every single buy and sell signal and price action from 7 to 9:30 every Tuesday and Thursday. This is exactly where you want to go on. Take a look at some of the comments over here of just people going through it. I have learned so much so far. Ron is great. My trading has improved, and my understanding of the charts have improved so much, especially as someone new to trading. Thank you, Ron. Anna, thank you so much. This is very true. If you're someone who's a veteran trader, 10, 20, 30 years, it's still actually good to be able to get a hold of someone who's got the same amount of experience as you to bounce ideas off of. If you're someone who starting off, like you're 18 years old, and you're like, hey, I'm just getting into this. I'm legally able to trade on my own. I can open my accounts. I don't have to be under a custodial with my parents. I want to try futures trading. This is a great way to start. I am always here to show you guys not only my own accounts to show transparency, but also be able to provide to you the tools and education, everything that you guys need to hopefully become more and more successful throughout your trading career. So guys, that is a live trade done there. I'm actually done for the day, closing it out, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care. Have a great one.